Let us proceed. I'm sorry to have delayed us. But I felt that it must be done. Calling to those people with the berries. Stopping and clawing my own eye out.
So are you trying to kill Lauer?
Perhaps.
Ooh, he could be here. That would be interesting to fight a god.
Lauer no doubt has led the keepers, led them astray. Led them to believe that they could control Svanis.
I'm thinking back to the book picture where it was the two people fighting over the eye.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One of them got the eye, correct?
Did both of them got it.
Both of them
and
got
then
it.
they were fighting over it.
Oh, okay. As opposed to these are two eyes and one got one and one got the other.
One of them became Lauer.
Hmm.
Interesting.
So here's the thing: when we use the network to communicate, is it two-way? Like, or can you just kind of like turn on the signal?
You've never
listen?
been able to see through other people's eyes unless the keepers like specifically send you a message.
Okay.
Like you've never been able to do that yourself. The only thing you've been able to use the eye for is to
burn the
scry.
hair and scribe.
Oh, okay. So we haven't been able to like turn on the channel and listen in or anything like that.
But I'm glad to sever that connection with the keepers. I've been meaning to do so for some time.
They apparently have been able to see everything you've been seeing, though.
Yes. That is bad.
I don't like this look you're giving me. Like you're gonna blow up my eye.
It was a difficult ordeal.
Yeah,
but I survived.
Seriously, dude.
And
I'm very excited.
I will succeed.
Yeah, you say that all the time, though. But I'm a little.
I didn't say it before. I failed to do it on myself. If only I had said I will succeed.
Boy, this is wow.
Would you allow me to attempt to remove the curse?
If I like kind of steps in between you a little bit and go, now hold on.
That eyeball blowing up thing did not look cool at all.
You're not doing anything that's going to hurt my best friend's kid.
But the keepers can see our every move. Aren't you worried about them seeing us coming?
Are you sure?
Gaining an advantage over us. If it's possible. Although that man was surprised, but perhaps the higher order inside the temple.
If they can see us coming, why haven't they set up warnings?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. What he said.
You are correct.
It appears to me that looking through a person's eye is similar to looking into a book. You gain the knowledge as soon as you open the book, but you need to know which book to open. If that makes sense.
Yeah, they have no reason to try to check in on what I'm
It does not.
It could be that the fact that we've attacked these two now has alerted everybody else.
Besides, if they could communicate through their eyes, why would they run at all? They would just simply close their eyes and then send a message.
Maybe that's true.
They were probably just running from us because they were afraid we'd knock them out or kill them or worse.
Perhaps there is no danger, but I choose to be cautious myself.
In the end, it's Daedral's decision
to remove it from.
I'm not into blowing up eyeballs. I saw that. That was so not cool.
It was certainly a grisly show.
Eye patches are cool though.
So as soon as Daedral,
and I do not know that Netro would grace you with an eye of true sight.
As soon as Daedral,
that was super cool, but not worth blowing out the eyeball. And if I don't get it, it's not worth it.
As soon as you refuse the offer, and you're saying, all right, that's fine, whatever, your left eye pains you, and it like hurts, and it says, no, remove it.
I apologize, Daedril, but
By the way,
Netro wants me to remove it.
I can't help but reach over to the basket he picked up and try one of the berries.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that,
one?
but...
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, all right. So let's deal with this first. So what happens when you say...
No, this is during the conversation. I'm just like... Because I always like to use...
No, I know. I just
want
to see what Jovan's going to try to do first so I can see how this series of events plays out.
Okay. Netro wishes for me to remove the curse on your eye, Daedril.
Yeah.
Please, would you allow me the attempt?
No, I don't want you to blow up my eye. It's too risky.
Roll me a will save.
Uh-oh.
Remember, you are also a disciple of Netro.
Oh,
yes,
that's right.
You have taken Netro into your life.
Yeah, but I'm not into the blowing up eye.
I will not fail.
That's a 12.
Are you... Okay, cool. 12 it is. So you eat this berry, and you like crush it and swallow it, and your headache is still there, by the way.
Yeah.
Like it's splitting. You swallow it, and for the briefest instant, you feel like this sharp like tinge in your left eye, like something swimming about a bit, and then you feel this like and you like stumble back a bit away from everybody else, and Fi goes, "What's wrong?"
They're super wormberries.
And you stumble back, and you look up for the briefest second, and you blink, and as you blink, in front of you, like all these different portals open up in the sky. You guys can't see this, but in front of you, all these different portals open up in the sky, and you're just like, and it's too much, and it just like you suddenly start receiving all this information at the same time. Ooh. Like you don't know what it is. It's sight, sounds, it's everything. Nice. You take 4 psychic damage for not being able to withstand it.
You managed to get into the net.
And then the vision fades, and your left eye hurts extremely. Like it's just painful.
See, Daedriel. See what it can do to you.
No, it wasn't the eye. It's these berries. They are awesome. They allow you to see the secrets of the universe.
But you appear to be in pain.
That's because I just ate the whole thing raw. Imagine if I just took a little nibble every day. This is amazing. This is just like getting the green eye, except longer.
So Vergis is like kneeling down and like rolling one of these berries in his fingers, and he goes, "Huh."
They're like insight berries.
I wonder. And he's like, hold on a sec. And he looks at you guys and like inspects it and like squishes one and then grabs another and like looks at it for a minute and sniffs it. And he goes, "Oh. Ha! You know, if I had to guess, I'd say these berries. Anyway.
Hey, no, it's too late. You started. You gotta finish.
Wait.
It's just a hunch. I'm not sure. But
hunches are great.
There were a couple of times where some of the follower guards busted some Viccur drug rings. And we always saw this, like, oddish greenish juice. Now, I can't be certain, but the smell of that stuff really reminds me of what these berries are like.
Oh, interesting. This is the origin of Viccur. I always wondered where it came from in the city.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Wait, do you think the keepers were disseminating Viccur?
Well, I don't know how they procure funds, but that may be it.
Why would they even do that?
I'd like to gather some of these berries.
Yeah. No, I'm going to take a whole sack of them.
Take some berries.
Sure thing.
Like a whole pouch's worth so that I can like have a little bit of it at a time.
Yeah.
Because if eating a whole berry is not good. Also, remind us, what is the street effect of Viccur? Like when people actually buy Viccur and get it, they feel like they're like
melding.
attached to the thing,
so
right?
the common use of Viccur is to have, it's used in like lovemaking normally.
Sure.
Two parties drink it and then they feel like they're melting into each other.
Right.
But you can do it with anything. Like if you drank it and pressed yourself against the couch, you feel like you're becoming one with the couch.
Yeah. Hothart liked to do it with catskins.
Yeah, Hothart would do it with catskins. He had all the fur and stuff.
Okay. I wonder how he's doing.
You know,
he's probably high.
He's probably either dead or turned into some kind of monster.
He might have been he might have been captured and like tortured. Like, how do you know Merek? Etc. Yeah.
It's like, also
he just hired me for a job.
It's also possible that after all the effects of everything, he's the only one who's like left behind. And he's just like living high off the hog in the building.
Maybe he's King of Lear. Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to do something. I'd like to go over to one of the unconscious guys. I want to like squeeze one of the berries into the eye.
Wow.
Of one of the unconscious ones.
Oh, just right in the eye?
Yeah. I want to see what the worm will do.
You're gonna like squeeze the entire berry.
Just a couple drops.
Oh, okay. So you drop like the berry into the drops into the eye. Let's see. Alright. So the guy like sits there for a minute and then like you're like opening his eye, but then you let go of it and the juice gets a chance to like rub around, and then he opens his eye and goes, and then you hear this like screaming, you hear this like loud yell as he lets out this scream of pain as you see this worm just burst through his eye and go through the eye and like whirl around a bit on top of his eye, apparently like licking up the juice. And then it wriggles back down into the eye, and he goes, and like yells out in pain and grabs at his eye and writhes back and forth on the ground and starts rolling around. And Fi like goes over to him and like gets a claw out, like he's gonna like mercy kill him.
Yeah.
Does anybody like do anything or no? So Fi just bends down and goes and cuts his throat with his claws, and he like bleeds out.
Well, Merek, did that satisfy your curiosity?
So Vergis and Fi turns to you and they go, "Nice. Good work there."
We have no sense of surprise whatsoever.
I just want to point out that in the last
after
2
my
minutes,
my screaming,
like blood
you're screaming, the guy's screaming.
Yeah, like
they screamed when they saw us.
Nice work, boss. That was real smart.
Well,
Percival, stop changing colors, man.
I know that would be so
Tripping me out.
distracting, right?
You need to get your head checked. And then again,
You need to get your fur checked.
again, the voice comes in your head, Jovan. Destroy Daedriel's eye. Eliminate the worm within it, at least.
Daedriel, please let me try remove curse on your eye.
I don't want
You
you
are
to
a
blow up my
follower.
eye, man. Dude.
Netro's communicating to me directly. He's never done this before.
Really?
speaking within my
I thought
mind.
He communicated to you all the time.
He communicated with visions, but not with his voice directly.
Man.
But this eye allows him to speak directly, and he is saying that I must remove this curse.
Just do the ritual and be done with
And
it.
as a follower of Netro,
Oh man, you blew up your eye and you screamed like it wasn't like they were cutting your face off.
as a follower of Netro, you may very well be gifted with this eye, should I fail, but I will not fail you.
Oh,
You are my
man.
friend, please trust me. I always succeed at healing my friends, but fail whenever it comes to myself. Please understand.
Oh man.
It is a rough life being a cleric. Netro is fickle.
Gosh darn it.
Netro is more generous
What
with
is Daedriel's
strangers.
response?
Jovan has yelled
gonna
me so many
sidle-
times though.
I'm gonna sidle over to Dodriel and say, just get rid of it now. We're going to where all the worms are. You can get another one.
You saw how that worm burst forth from his eye. It is an impure
man.
In
thing.
fact, you could probably get two.
No, it's just that at this point, I think the way Dodrio is thinking about this is that if Jovan is actually here to kill Lauer, and
The worms won't do anything.
no, that either one, I'll be forced to serve Lauer
Mhm.
through the worm, and I have to turn on my own party,
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
maybe the eye is a dead man switch, and in order to get rid of an enemy, someone just hits a button, and my head blows
Your
up.
head just blows up anyway.
So
Uh,
that changes my mind.
Question. So when the guy was killed in front of me,
yeah,
the worm was outside of his eye. What happened to the worm afterwards?
it went
It went
burrowed
back.
back down. It's probably still in the body.
Yeah, it consumed the juice and then.
I wonder if it's still alive.
If you want to try to extract it.
No.
You can keep it in one of your
So-
jars of many things with malformed mouse.
So Vergis sees like you're like considering something, and he looks at you and he goes, "You know, Merek, if you wanted to try to acquire that, I could help."
I don't know what I would do with
Ooh.
it, Vergis.
Vergis, fellow
Dissection.
scientist.
Yeah,
I would
well,
probably just use it as a reagent for some divination spell I would cast later.
That's it. You wouldn't want to study it, figure out what it was.
How to get more.
Distill it into his essence, cultivate it, grow more,
Drink it.
create a whole colony.
And Vergis scratches his head for a minute. If
Fry
only
it
I had my
with
tools.
onions.
Oh yeah, it will really make those froglings less bland.
Yeah.
No. Alright, enough of that. You guys should finish your score.
Okay.
All right, I will agree, realizing that it's possible that if we end up fighting these guys, they could blow up the worm in my head and kill me.
Okay.
That is good thinking.
That is wise
Give
thinking.
it a shot.
Alright.
When you grow up in the streets, you concern with yourself of every contingency.
So, like, seat yourself here, and I will place my hand over you.
What does it need to roll?
oh, I'm gonna grab a stick and bite into it.
All right. 28.
Nice.
So he was right. Natural only heals his ally,
Yes.
just not him.
Not me. I am a conduit. I am like consumed in the act of helping others.
So like you shine your holy symbol down
Yes.
on Daedriel, and it like shines bright, and Daedriel, you're like looking at the holy symbol, and you almost, it's like you see the eye of Netro on the symbol open wide, and then this light shines into your eye.
I grit my teeth. It's like on the roller coaster. Like I'm totally convinced any moment now my eye's gonna blow up.
Yeah, and you feel like this furious like wriggling inside your eye as it's going around, and then you hear inside your brain, you just hear this massive like, and then you hear this, and then your vision goes like dark for a moment, and then you blink a couple of times, and you can see again.
Is my eye green?
No, it looks perfectly fine.
Seems
Man.
normal.
Do I sense that it worked? Like the worm is gone?
Yeah, you don't seem to be able to feel it
But I
anymore.
was successful.
All right. I guess you were right, man. Well, at least you didn't blow my eye up.
I wish I could heal myself as well as I heal my friends. But
I don't know. You
but-
got the
but
awesome eyeball.
If I had to choose, I would have it this way.
And then
Yes.
you hear this voice, and you hear this.
I agree. Because I rather you be able to heal your friends than yourself.
Yes. That was a test. That pain.
You hear this voice that says, "Good." Excellent work.
I'm gonna miss that worm. He was like a good friend.
Yeah. He's been with you through a number of sessions.
I know. Yeah.
He helped you find a lot of things.
My worm too. He helped me find
almost all the relationships I build are killed. My dad dies. My worm goes away. My familiar never shows up. Yeah.
See, that's just what happens during character creation. Jovan already chose a side, so we were in the party, so we just had to fall in line.
You see that Fi like kind of visibly relaxes after he realizes your eye isn't gonna explode.
Wait, choose a side. I'm neutral.
You've chosen a side.
Side of wisdom.
You're not neutral anymore.
Wisdom.
Well, he is neutral.
He is neutral, but he's not.
But
I'm neutral, but like kind neutral.
Neutral in the sense that you serve your own aims rather than the law or code.
I keep waiting for the level when Jovan gets he levels and suddenly he develops a thing where he has a giant N on his chest.
Yeah, I'm like on the corner of lawful good, but I'm still in neutral.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, so you guys are standing in this clearing, standing around. What are you doing now?
We should probably
time to get a little
temple.
closer to chaotic evil.
Yes.
Let's get back to center here. Let's kill some keepers.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, my feeling is that we have way past the sneaking in phase.
Oh yes.
So at this point, we should just
let us proceed.
Stroll with confidence.
Yes, with confidence. Perhaps sing a song of our coming, of their destruction.
Would you like some assistance there, Jovan?
What kind of assistance?
Ooh, are you gonna make him big? I love it when you make him big.
Ooh, yes, please.
We can make a big entrance.
Wait, if Jovan is
Intimidation,
will he not fit?
So as Merek goes over to cast a spell on Jovan, a voice resides in your head and he goes, "No magic. You do this alone."
Ooh, alone.
Well,
Netro has declared that this is a test, and I may not be aided by your enlargement, by your male enhancement.
God damn it.
No,
that's too bad. I rolled really well.
Yeah. I apologize.
I guess,
if you'd like to transfer that to somebody else,
make Fi big. Oh my gosh, it'll be amazing.
Fi, would you like to be improved?
Enlarged.
I'd rather not.
It's amazing.
I don't work as well when I'm too big and bulky.
Yeah.
And Vergis goes, "I'll take it."
Really?
Yeah.
All right, Vergis. Percival goes up, bops him, and then a bunch of the cat seamstresses rebuild Vergis.
How big does he grow?
Doubles in size.
Worst spell effect ever.
Someone runs into him.
So Vergis doubles in size and bends over you guys and goes, "Perfect."
He's just a kid, so he's not that big.
Well, he's like 16, so he's like 5 feet, so he goes to 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so he looks down at you guys and he looks around and he goes, "Huh." And he moves over to one of the trees nearby, the tall pine trees, and starts to easily climb it, and gets up and starts to climb up one of the trees.
Yes, where is the temple? Which way?
And he gets up on one of the trees and he does this and he points over with a larger finger and he goes in that direction. He points towards the temple and then he peers out over the sea towards the other direction and looks upon it and he goes, okay. And then he climbs back down and he goes, "Thanks, Merek. Let's move forward."
No problem, Vergis.
Yes.
Let's head out.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
Nice. Are you keeping the duration of the spell under your hat so that Vergis doesn't know how long he's got?
It's 50 minutes.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys continue to head inland. And after a little while, you move back through this tall woods. You're walking through it a bit, and then Fi suddenly stops. Everybody, give me intelligence checks.
That is a 20, not natural.
Okay.
18.
14.
Oh, you all see them. Okay. Right. So you all stop for a minute, and then you notice that up in the trees above you, if in the next couple of feet you walk, there are these people wearing these tight leather armor hung up in the trees, and they are holding spears with them.
Are they elves?
Some of them may be, others may not be, but they're hanging out in these tall pine trees and waiting for you to walk by. And Fi pretends not to notice them, and then gives you a look, and then Like, yes.
Yeah, we give him the acknowledged on, we see what's going on thing.
So, he's
This is the thing, this is the part where Fire and I climb the trees and backstab him.
Yeah, you want to try that?
Do it.
Okay. So
So get involved in combat.
Give me a
once.
hide in shadows.
24.
Okay, that's plenty fine. So Fi like nods. And then,
I'm sorry. 26.
That's perfectly fine. So Fi like nods and then like dashes to the left really quick and then disappears at the same time as you go in the opposite direction.
Yep.
And you guys start scaling the trees. Give me climb sheer surfaces. Should be relatively easy because it's a tree.
Wow.
30.
So you guys like crawl up to the top, and you're right there, like right behind the guy, and the two you can see the two guys in the pine trees like looking around, like what happened? Where'd they go? Give me a backstab.
Is he like climbing and hiding as effectively as Fa?
Yeah, I mean Fi's invisible,
Fi?
so it's a little
okay.
better, but
I'm sure Fi will still be very impressed.
yeah.
16 on backstab.
Oh yeah, that's more than enough. So roll damage with a crit. Crit tables.
Isn't it on your? Is it on your screen?
No, it's not all the crit tables.
Okay. Are you looking that up?
Yeah.
Let's see who's faster.
Oh, that's right. The crits are different
Table.
here. It's
What's
not
your-
2. I was going to roll 2d6.
No, yeah.
Because it's like
What's
a
your
different...
crit table, Dadriel?
It's table 2.
Table 2, what's the...
1d20.
1d20. So roll 1d20 and add that along with the damage to it.
Alright.
What's your luck? Oh, of course, +3.
Oh, does the luck get added to it?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So...
It's +3.
Oh, no, I'm just checking
okay.
because...
Can you add?
Yeah, daggers are d4.
Can a thief add luck to a roll luck dice to a crit roll?
Oh, you mean
That seems
No.
too good.
No, I don't think so.
No.
No.
Why not?
I'll say no. Because then you could get above the crit that you're supposed to be able to achieve at the given level.
What?
So-
24 plus?
Yeah.
So it's 3 for the damage roll and a 7 for the crit roll.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay,
3d4
roll
damage.
Yeah, roll plus D3 4. Strike to the chest, grazes vital organ.
There you go.
Plus 3 more.
So 6 damage total?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see here.
Wait, what did you roll?
You said 1d3.
No. 3d4.
Oh, 3d4.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I thought you said 1d3.
Oh, yeah. I thought you rolled all 3 and got 1s.
Oh, okay, no.
Oh.
I misunderstood. 6 more, so it's a total of 9.
Plenty. Okay. So yeah, you guys both watch as like you like stab the guy through the kidney, like and then like, do you want to do anything as he like falls forward?
Oh, like to prevent him from falling out of
Yeah.
the tree and landing with a thump on the ground?
Yeah.
Sure, we grab him so that like I can like lower him onto a branch or something like
Hey,
that.
James,
Okay.
what did you sneak attack him with?
My dagger.
Oh, you know that's a d10, not a d4 when you do sneak attack?
Yeah, the damage increases.
Oh,
By a dice?
okay. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
All right, can I re-roll that then?
So
Yeah,
it's
sure.
3d10.
I mean, you'll kill him either.
No.
way.
The initial one is
The initial damage is increased by 1.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
So yeah, Fi like catches his too. You see like this bloodline open across his throat, and it catches him and pulls him back onto the thing. You guys are like watching this, and then the third guy like looks over at his 2 companions and suddenly sees that they're just taken out, and he goes, and then like jumps off through the trees.
Oh, he's jumping off through the trees?
Yeah.
I'm
I'd
going
like
to
to
attempt to use rope.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, perfect. That's 18,
Okay.
which is, I think, enough to do the effect that I want.
we're like a crazy heroic party now.
Yes, it is. He needs to make a reflex save.
What's the
versus
DC?
18.
Fails.
The rope leaps out of the ground, flies towards him,
Uh huh.
and entangles him.
Okay.
Man, you
So
guys
he
are
like
like
gets
actually doing
entangled,
stuff. This
and he
is
goes,
great.
and he like falls off of the tree, and the rope like goes around and hangs him over the tree, like so he just kind of dangles
hanging
there.
upside down.
Yeah, he's like, ha, ha, and he's swinging back and forth. His like, and at that point, his like leather cap that he's wearing falls off, and you can see that he's got pointed ears of an elf. And he's swinging back and forth. And goes, what do you want?
Oh, something happens to me as well.
Become a big frog.
There's now two more of me.
Okay,
These are like the best Viccur.
So again, it splits off, but it's not you. It's just other wizards.
Wait, what? When did this happen?
It happens. It's happened before when you guys were dealing with the barbarians. So it splits off, and it's just like two other wizards that you've never seen before, dressed in flamboyant clothing. To you guys, it still appears. Like
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, that's right. I see him as different.
Oh, but we see them as copies of
As
Merek.
copies, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Does he still see them as copies of Merek?
No,
with his
you
eye?
see them as the actual wizards, actually. Yeah.
What?
So you're seeing this for the
Merek.
first time, that there's like
There are
other wizards there.
those used to make copies of you, but
And then
Don't worry about it.
at this point, the other weird thing is when he splits, Percival splits as well. And instead of continuing to shift forms, it's just
he splits into different cats.
yeah, it's just white version of Percival, and then a version of Percival, and then another version on either side.
Oh, so they solidify.
So he can. So the person tangled up, he can attempt to do strength and agility checks later to escape out of it.
Okay, he's too freaked out right now, so he's like swinging. He's like, what do you want with me?